It's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news on 95.1 FM, weather always comes first. Another day of return flow from the Gulf, as well as the arrival of the upper level trough from the west. It's going to bring a much broader area of showers and storms along the east-west boundary, as well as southward along the dry line through the central and southern plains. Some supercells are expected to develop along the boundary from southern Missouri, west into southeastern Kansas, and southward along the dry line into central Oklahoma by late afternoon, early evening, in the presence of an increasing buoyancy and upper-level shear. Closer to home, we're going to see more strong winds along with lingering showers and much cooler weather to start off this week. Tomorrow's going to remain cool and unsettled as the storm system slowly exits. The rest of the week will be warmer and dry with increasing breezes late in the week. We'll have another look at the weather following this news. The city of Alamogordo has released a wonderful 60-second video on the city's Facebook page showing highlights of Easter in the park from this past weekend. I just love seeing all those smiling faces. Alamogordo Public School students return from their spring break today. Please use caution as you drive through school zones and encounter school buses in both the mornings and afternoons. Tularosa returns on Wednesday. Come out to the New Mexico Museum of Space History to watch the moon transit in front of the sun during the partial eclipse. Solar-filtered and hydrogen alpha telescopes will be on hand in order to view the event up close and safely. Free eclipse classes will be given out while supplies last. That's on April 8th at the New Mexico Museum of Space History, 575-437-2840 for details.
This is Lieutenant William Skaggs with Alamogordo Fire Department. With grass fire season fast approaching, we would like to remind the citizens of Alamogordo that open burning is only permitted with the proper authorization from Alamogordo Fire Department. If you would like to conduct any kind of open burning within your property in the city of Alamogordo, you must first receive proper authorization through a burn permit with Alamogordo Fire Department. You can apply for a burn permit at 619 Texas Avenue, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5.
The Republican Party of Otero County presents the Taxpayers Ball. That's spelled B-A-W-L. Vice Chair Josh Beasley had this to say.
We have a huge event coming up on April 13th. We're calling it the Taxpayers Ball, as in crying ball. And we are going to have a guest speaker, former advisor, senior advisor to President Trump. Tana Gortz is going to be our keynote speaker, and we're going to have a chili cook-off. Bring in your best chili, and whoever's voted the best chili, they get a great prize. And we're going to do a cake auction as well. Whoever's cake goes for the highest price, they're going to get a prize as well. We got some great prizes lined up. It's going to be a great event. It's going to be April 13th. Starting at 4 p.m. at the Elks Lodge.
For more information, check out the Republican Party of Otero County Facebook page. The Alamogordo White Sands Regional Airport is having an open house coming up. I spoke with Luke.
So the airport open house will be Saturday, April 13th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. The EAA Ford Tri-Motor Tour is bringing their 1929 Ford Tri-Motor plane, and you can book your flight on flytheford.org.
The open house itself is free to attend. Check out the City of Alamogordo Facebook page for details. The New Mexico Department of Transportation presents a children's car seat safety clinic. That's happening at the New Mexico Department of Transportation Yard on US 54 in Tularosa on Saturday, April 27th from 10 until noon. SaferNM.org for more details. Well, today is Monday. We get a pup date now from Animal Village NM.
Hi, this is Sunny Yara with Animal Village NM. And I know we're all enjoying spring. Spring is a time of renewal, spring cleaning, people going to the Home Depot and Lowe's and getting materials for projects outside, tractors and trailers everywhere loaded up with wood, and people walking their dogs after a rather long winter. Here at Animal Village NM in Ruidoso, we're doing the same thing, even though our growing season is a little bit shorter. But what we're doing is we're gathering shoes. Our shoe drive has been going on for 8 years, and it's hard work, but it helps to fund our low-cost spay-neuter, rescue transport, and pet food bank programs, all of which have been going on since 2007. Since 2007, Animal Village NM has provided more than 10,000 spay-neuter surgeries at zero to low cost for low-income families who otherwise could not afford to spay or neuter their pets. Since 2007, we have been donating pet food to the Lincoln County Food Bank, and for the last several years, Love Inc. in Otero County as well. Every single month, we keep them stocked with dog and cat food, and we do as many rescue transports as our funding allows, taking dogs and cats from death row to safe, no-kill shelters. We've gone as far as Utah with 35 dogs in the last couple of years. But it's not free for us to do it. It's only free for those who receive those services. And it's all about the animal. Today I want to talk to you about our shoe drive. Our shoe drive has been something we've been doing for 8 years, and it's really hard work. We pick up shoes that people donate, shoes they don't need anymore, shoes that don't fit. The kids outgrew them. They do that every 5 minutes, don't they? And maybe they're out of style. Maybe someone's passed away and the closet is still full of those shoes that can be used by people all over the world who literally cannot afford shoes. So that's what we do. And for every 2,500 pairs that we collect, bag, rubber band, and put into bags, we receive a donation of $1,000. If we could do one of those in Otero County every month, that would be an additional $12,000 a month that would provide hundreds and hundreds of low-income spay-neuter surgeries in Otero County where you live. Please help to improve the community where you live. Donate your unneeded shoes at the White Sands Mall collection box by the ATM or any First Savings Bank.
Check out animalvillagenm.org for more information. News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Local news from local perspectives from local voices. AlamogordoTownNews.com. Local sports, local events, and local happenings, and more. Owned and operated by Second Life Media. We are Otero County. AlamogordoTownNews.com. Heard daily on Crazy KALH Radio 95.1.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
Roswell police received multiple calls of gunshots in the southern part of the city. When they arrived, they found a man shot to death inside of a car. Police say 20-year-old Martin Soltero III shot and killed 53-year-old Freddie Allen. Todd Wildermuth, the public information officer with the Roswell Police Department, spoke with KOB.
Mr. Soltero is alleged to have fired multiple shots from the pickup as he drove by, striking the vehicle containing Mr. Allen and striking Mr. Allen himself.
Investigators say there were roughly 16 bullet holes in the driver's side door of the car where Allen was found. Witnesses were able to tell police what Soltero was driving, a red pickup truck. A few hours later, that truck was seen in another part of town. Soltero claimed the truck belonged to his dead brother and he didn't know the victim, but officers do believe the two did know each other in some way. Officers found a rifle, a loaded handgun, both in the vehicle. Soltero says they weren't his. Soltero is a convicted felon, so he's not allowed to have any firearms. Soltero's been charged with first-degree murder, tampering with evidence, and 2 counts of felon in possession of a firearm. He's going to find out if he has to stay in jail until trial sometime later this week. Following recent incidents where illegal immigrants walked into the Santa Teresa Middle School in Sunland Park, tensions remain high. Rufio Socorro, a spokesman with the U.S. Border Patrol, says illegal migrant encounters near schools in Sunland Park are common due to the close proximity the schools have to the border.
Sunland Park is usually an area where a lot of these migrants try to circumvent our border barriers and try to evade arrest.
Socorro speaking with KVIA.
A lot of the people in that area that do try to evade arrest from our apprehensions do have criminal histories or do have immigration histories. So that's the reason why they just take off running and go through locations that they're not even familiar with.
The Gadsden Independent School District states there are 3 security guards assigned to Santa Teresa who are employees of the district. Me, I'm just kind of wondering how this is happening. Aren't they locking the damn doors? Last week, we spoke about the 3 Lee County Sheriff's Office employees and a jail police officer distributing sensitive images of a former deputy, Karina Tello. Through the New Mexico State Police's investigation, it's been discovered that Sergeant Sonia Estrada, Deputy Diana Wardo Garcia, and Eileen Vizcarra were involved in purchasing a track phone and then using that to send out the nude video of Tello. Text messages state that the officers felt that no one would ever know it was them and that they were steps ahead of everyone. Tello spoke with KOAT.
I was pretty devastated, honestly. It's something that I'm still dealing with now. I was pretty close to a couple of them. They were part of a lot of big, things that happened in my life, and so it was. I'm still devastated, honestly.
Estrada, Garcia, Vizcarra, and Porras have all been charged and are on paid administrative leave. New Mexico's Energy, Minerals, and Natural Resources Department has a planned $1 million project to upgrade comfort stations at Elephant Butte Lake State Park, and that's going to begin today and anticipated to last through August. The project will demolish an antiquated comfort station at the park's main entrance and completely renovate 2 campground comfort stations. Portable toilets will be available for campers during this work. The $18 million Lakeshore Road Improvement Project is also still ongoing. That's expected to be completed in spring of 2025. On X, the website formerly known as Twitter, a parody stream called nm.gov Fake Tweets is poking fun at state government. Not like they really need a lot of help. Tweets posted have included such things like Santa Fe is a suburb of Albuquerque, and that state legislature will start enforcing a speed minimum of 7 miles per hour when walking into the roundhouse. The man behind the tweet spoke anonymously with KOB.
My biggest beef is with the mayor. I think that's somebody that tries to be an ally to a lot of the more, probably leftist, right, organizations and activists. And then he approves, homeless sweeps all across the city, even when the state told him not to. We shouldn't be criminalizing people in the war zone, in the international district, whatever you want to call it, right? How are we supporting the people that need the most support? They're in positions of power, and, we're not friends. We have to just make sure that we hold them accountable. And I do so in a comedic fashion.
Albuquerque Mayor Tim Keller stated in a press release that while he recognizes there is art to parody, he says running a city is complicated. To me, it sounds like somebody got their feel-bads hurt. Check it out on X, also known as Twitter, at @NM_Gov. Sports and weather are next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There are 4 games for New Mexico softball today, including Loving at Dexter, and 4 games for New Mexico baseball today, including Hot Springs at Tularosa. Wow! Go Wildcats! Your Crazy Radio spot on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for cloudy skies, 70% chance for showers, new precipitation amounts less than 1/10 of an inch expected. Winds are going to be gusting as high as 34 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies tonight, winds gusting as high as 31, mostly sunny tomorrow with a 20% chance for showers. Your high today in the basin, 58, low tonight of 36, high tomorrow, 59 degrees. In Cloudcroft, mostly cloudy and windy with an 80% chance for snow, which could be heavy at times. New snow accumulation of 4 to 8 inches expected. Winds will be gusting as high as 43 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy and windy, winds gusting as high as 39. Partly sunny tomorrow with a 40% chance for more snow. Your high today for Cloudcroft, 35. Low tonight of 21. Wind chill's going to make it feel like it's 10. High tomorrow, 36 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.com, and learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. Well, that concludes this Monday edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.